Right, so SpaceX's Starship exploded, and I highlighted this in my last update, and I wanted to go into detail about why, because it's actually, yeah, it looked as if the whole thing just tipped over, or didn't tip over, but they didn't, it looked like the gimbal locked. That's at least from my perspective. It looks like it was too far one way and they weren't able to readjust um, before it hit the ground, which is a bummer because I'm sure Elon Musk is extremely angry right now uh, for many reasons. But I think this highlights how space travel is hard. It's not easy, and it certainly requires a lot of testing to do. So yeah, I really want to highlight that, and also I wanted to say like it kind of was worse this time. Like the landing was worse in so many ways. The last time it nearly made it. This time it was like not even close. I mean, it wasn't even near being able to touch the ground or uh, uh, at a slow enough pace where it didn't explode. And I think that's ultimately what killed it was the fact that it came in too fast in the wrong direction, and those variables piled up really quickly. And I'm surprised if you look at the video. I'm surprised it didn't even destroy the SN10 because if the whole rocket went just a little bit one way, it would have totally destroyed the other one, and that's a that would have been an even bigger bummer. Yeah, I remember in a live stream I was watching, this one person asked, "So is SpaceX worried about the other one exploding?" And the guy responded by saying that obviously they don't because they're doing it, they're landing it near the other one. So I think that's definitely going to change things. I think they're probably going to space things further apart because that did not turn out well. And I think SpaceX is not happy because it just turned out worse than the last time. I'm hoping. Okay, so here's the thing: they're building too fast. They keep pumping out these new starships like candies out of a candy factory. It's just like Starship, Starship. It's like they need to slow down. They need to put their effort into slowly developing it because they already had the other one literally sitting right there, and that's not the best idea. Just because then if there's something critically wrong about the other one and you didn't fix that in the one right next to it, then you have to build a brand new starship, and that starship that had that problem is basically a wasted starship. So I think that might change things a little bit. I know SpaceX is trying to develop it really fast, but I think they need to slow down. Um, so yeah, I think though in general, um, yeah, it's just moving too fast. Everything's, I think, they even the FAA can't keep up with them on how many starships they're building because they're building so many. Um, so yeah, I think SpaceX will learn some things from this. I hope it'll learn a lot because if this happens again with the SN10, that's going to be a big problem because those are three really expensive ships uh, that just basically get thrown out. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to fail because you look at them trying to land the Falcon 9 and it did not end up well for most of the times, but once they perfected it, it turned out amazing. I think that's the case here. But even now, I think the Starship is way different from the Falcon 9. The Falcon 9 was, it didn't, yeah, it wasn't that, um, it wasn't full of materials that were as expensive as Starship is. Starship is covered in really expensive steel, and so I think that ultimately led to its demise. Or at least this Starship. in the sense of that it's just not gonna work trying to pump out so many. And yeah, so yeah, I'll probably be looking over the footage. Unfortunately, I can't like do that right now because, well, um, it takes time to get the footage and make sure I'm not breaking any copyright laws or anything like that, you know. So that video will probably come out in like a day or two. So watch out for that. I'm going to be doing a stream on Saturday. It'll be a chill stream. It'll be like, you know, Minecraft and stuff. So sounds like Never Surrender is going to be there possibly. Chow or Gary Disnail. Um, and Camo Man might be there too. So yeah, watch out for that. And until next time, see you.